Fiancee cheated with her boss, betrayed partners took their revenge. Part 4. We reached Vegas and got a taxi to the hotel. We got ourselves settled in the room. The bed was big enough for both of us to share. We put an alarm for 8 in the morning and went to sleep. Woke up at 8, got ready and went to the restaurant to have breakfast. There, I met my old schoolmate Mark. We were so happy to see each other. He was working in the hotel as a front office manager. I introduced Helena to him and told him why we were there and that the boss and Lisa is expected to arrive at 12:30 p.m. I asked him if he could help me find out which room they have booked. We found out their room is the adjacent to our room. He told us that he will let us know once they checked into the room. After that, we went back to our room and waited for Lisa and the boss to arrive. At 12:40, Mark called me to let me know that Lisa and boss has checked into their room. Just then, I got a message from Lisa. She said that she and the team has arrived at NY and have just checked into their hotel room. I asked her who is sharing the room with her. She told me a girl named Sherry is sharing the room with her. I asked her if her boss is in the room with her. She said no and asked me why I'm asked such a ridiculous question. I asked her if she is having an affair with her boss. She took some time to answer that question. She told me no and that she will never have an affair with him and asked me why she will go to another man when she has me. She told me that she is hurt because I don't trust her. She asked me did anyone say anything to me about such things. I didn't reply to her anymore. She kept messaging me but I didn't reply to her. I could see that she was getting panicked. I didn't care. I contacted Mark and asked him if he could deliver a champagne to Lisa's room. He said he will. Helena and I waited outside our room for the waiter to arrive at Lisa's and boss's room. When the waiter came, we moved near the room. He knocked and the boss opened the door. Helena and I got inside the room. Boss and Lisa was shocked to see us there. I asked Lisa, so when did they move NY to Las Vegas? Lisa told me, it's not what it looks like. I asked her so, what should it look like? Lisa started crying and apologizing. Boss told Helena that he is sorry and that he will never do something like this again and that he loves her a lot. Helena slapped him and handed him the divorce papers and asked him to sign it or else she will destroy both of them. He begged her to forgive him but she told him it's over and he better sign it. At last, he signed it. Helena told Lisa that from now on she is free to use her boss's small wonder while Helena is going to use mine. We both laughed and left the room. When we came back to our room, I told her that we will have to go back ASAP because I need to pack my things and move out to a motel before Lisa comes back. She told me not to worry about it and that I can move into her house and that she have extra rooms and I can choose whichever I want. She told me that since we are done with the cheaters, it is time for us to have some fun. As we were going to leave, Mark called us and informed us that Lisa has moved out of the hotel with her bags. We asked him if boss was with her. He said no and that boss is still in his room. Helena and I went out and had a great time. In the evening we went to the casinos and then to an expensive restaurant to dine. We had few drinks, danced and had a lot of fun. By the time we reached the hotel, it was almost 12 a.m. When we walked into the hotel, we saw boss standing there. He saw us too. We were a little drunk and acted as if we didn't see him. Helena told me to just play along with her. She hugged me and smooched me. Even if it was done to show off to him, it felt good to both of us. We got into the lift and was silent. We walked into the room, closed the door and we hugged each other. In no time we were naked and was on the bed making love to each other. Next day morning, we woke up together and kissed each other. We had to catch a flight so, we got ready, had our breakfast and took a taxi to the airport. When we reached the airport, I saw Lisa there. I acted as if I didn't see her. I saw her walking towards us. I immediately caught Helena and smooched her. Helena was surprised. We were still hugging each other. I told her Lisa is there and that she is walking towards us. Helena immediately kissed me on the lips. I saw Lisa's shocked face. She just stood there looking at us. We then boarded the flight. Helene called a police officer she knew and told him to accompany me to Lisa's house and to see that Lisa doesn't stop me from packing my bag and move out. By the time I reached Lisa's house, the police officer was already waiting for me there. We went in. Lisa was not there yet. I packed all my stuff and was about to leave the house when Lisa walked in. She came running to me to hug me but the police officer stopped her. He told her if she does not obey, he will have to arrest her. She kept on apologizing to me that she made a mistake and that we can fix it. I just walked outside the house. Lisa tried to call me but I blocked her on my mobile and all social platforms. Next day when the boss came home, me and Helena was having sex in their bedroom. He was furious. He screamed at me to get out of his house. Helena didn't move away from me. She just covered us with the blanket and told him calmly that it is her house and she is the one to decide who stays and who leaves. She told him to get out of her house or else she will call the police on him, and he walked out. I was going to leave when Helena told me not to and we continued having sex. When we came outside the room, we saw Boss sitting in the living room. He looked destroyed. Helena told him to go and pack his stuff and get out of her house. He just went to the bedroom and started packing his bag and later, left the house.
Helena made the HR investigate on the affair. Lisa told the HR team that she was forced into the affair by the boss. Boss was immediately fired from the job. Lisa continued in the same company for a month and then she resigned as everyone was talking behind her back and was treating her as an outcast. I moved out of Helen's house after 2 months. Helena got her divorce after 6 months. We decided to remain as friends with benefits. We decided that we both do not want to get into any relationship and just want each other in life. It's 6 years since her divorce. We are still best friends with benefits. We do love each other a lot. We go on vacations together and is living the best life possible. I heard that Lisa moved in with her parents. She never worked after that. We met after a year in a mall. I smiled at her. She had tears in her eyes. The first thing she told me is that she is sorry for what she had done to us and that she has never loved anyone the way she had loved me. I told her that I have moved on and have forgiven her. She asked me for my contact number but I refused to give her. That was the last time I saw her. My life is good now and I am happy. The end. Please subscribe and click the bell icon for new stories.